Hey guys, welcome. This is Genesis1295 and welcome to NBA 2K19, my league. This time I'm going to be doing something a little bit special with the Australian team, all Australian team of the NBA. I'm going to be doing it and pretty much adding it into the existing NBA rosters pretty much, except I've traded away obviously their main players that I need, which is Ben Simmons. Obviously he's our star player. Joe Ingles, Aaron Baines, Patty Mills, Dante Exum, Andrew Bogut, who is currently not in the NBA at the moment, but he plays for the Sydney Kings, and now I am going to put him in. So that's that. Matthew Dellavedova, Thornmaker, Jonah Bolden, Ryan Brahekoff, never heard of him, and then obviously the rest is his field because there isn't enough players in the NBA currently to fill out a whole roster of Australian players. So we also have Dangadel, who is also Australian, and Mangok Mafiang, who is also considered Australian. So yeah, this is the way I'm going to do it pretty much, because obviously I'm not going to be able to win a championship with this team. It's obviously that it's obvious that I can't win with this team. So what I'm going to do is we're going to make it that I'm going to be able to, I have to have at least 5 Australian players on my roster at all times. So I can't have it where I'm just not having at least less than 5, because it just doesn't count for the video. So obviously we'll get this started. I know our first year, I'm just going to do the first year normal. It can be all normal. We don't need to, not going to trade for anyone. We're just going to simulate it through right away and not worry about it. And obviously we're not going to do the best. I can already see us not doing the best, but you know, let's see how we go. Alright guys, welcome back to the end of the season. Steph Curry has won the MVP, averaging 31 points, 7 assists and nearly just 2 steals. Jesus. Nice. Whoa, that's different. You don't usually see Trae Young win the Rookie of the Year, and he scored so bloody much. How is that possible? Holy shit. Wow. They must have just been running the whole offense around. He played 37 minutes a game. Jesus. Fair enough. Chris Middleton is the 6th man of the year, which is weird. Why is he the 6th man of the year? I have to look at their lineup. And Giannis, defensive player of the year. Jordan Clarkson, most improved. Oh, I mean, yeah, you can make a case for that. It's pretty good. Steve Kerr. Yeah. So our first team, I don't expect to see anyone. Maybe Ben Simmons we might get in there, but probably not. Nope, doesn't look like it. And I'm not even gonna look at that. Obviously we're not in the playoffs. We got 24 and 58 as our record. Pretty much what I expected. Let's hope for a number 1 draft pick. That's what we're going to aim for, pretty much. And we're back, and OKC are the champions. Look at that, Paul George carrying the OKC to the championship. That's actually good to see. Pacers somehow made it, which is like, whoa, what? So, skip through this pretty much. Dwayne Wade actually retired this season. He usually takes a couple of seasons until he retires, but looks like he's retiring now. So let's go straight into the draft lottery. We have the 3rd pick. Wow. Alright, that kind of screws me up a bit. I was hoping that I'd get Zion, but probably not. Anyways, we're going to be firing him. We're going to be giving all the money to Greg Popovich because we want Popovich. Yes, sign. Awesome. That's what we want. Let's find out. Hopefully, I don't see the Knicks not drafting Zion. Obviously, they're going to draft Zion. I think everyone literally picks Zion at this point. And Morant is going to the Heat. So this is pretty much a redo of how it was the other year when I drafted RJ Barrett at the 3rd position, which is a bit annoying. Would like something different. So let's see what we can get for this draft pick. Hello. Welcome to Australia, Zion Williamson. You've been transferred. You've been accepted into our country. Welcome. Even though we're considered the New York Australia. So you're playing in New York still, so there you go. Carson Edwards, sure, why not? Why not? Young talent, let's get him. Aaron Baines decided to decline his contract. He's not going to get any better, especially no one's going to offer him $6 million or anything like that. So we might re-sign him if we get a chance. Bam, bam, bam. Actually, no, not you. Your contract is ridiculous. But we will try signing back our younger guys just to fill in those gaps. Now, the fun part is who I want to go for in free agency. Who is the most Australian guy in this whole free agency? It's hard to tell. Probably the most white guy, which is Chris Stubbs. But then again, Clay is probably the most like down to earth kind of guy. So, I'm trying to think, just a good fit really, because I do need a point guard, but a shooting guard would be good. Kemba Walker's already been offered, so what we're gonna do, I really want Kemba. Kemba is like someone I want, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna offer Kemba just a standard, nothing crazy, and I'm gonna offer Clay something that I'm gonna I need at least one of them. Okay, so I've got Clay. Gonna renounce rights to most of these guys, and Kemba's gone. See, so I just want to get one. So we got Clay. That's what we want. That's cool. That's completely fine. So now we have okay. This is good. I like our front court. I really like our front court. Whoops, I did not want to go that way. So let's keep going for Clay. We're going to get Clay from the looks of it. The most... Oh, and now Kemba Walker's no longer with the Orlando Magic, apparently. That's weird. Will they get... Yeah. I don't see the Hornets not offering him a contract. It's pretty, ridiculous if he didn't get a contract. Yeah. So we're looking good. We're looking good. Let's just look at our contracts. I know I have 3 not so well contracts. I've got Dellavedova for 1 more year at $9 million. I've got Joe Ingles at a pretty high amount, and Patty as well. So I'm gonna try just having a look at what options I can get from him. I'm gonna keep him if I can, but if I can't, I'm probably gonna get him traded. Nah, I don't like any of that. Let's look at him. Bam, I love Bam. And Justice, I get that contract though. Malik Monk, Bismack's contract is a little ridiculous. Solomon Hill, no. Alright, what we're gonna do is just keep this and just kind of play around with what we got. I like this though. This is what I like. We just need a good center. Let's try to get McGee. I like McGee. Let's sign him for 2 years. I'm sure he won't be getting any worse. Let's have a look. So let's see what I need. Point guards, heap of them. We got mostly all the positions locked down. Point guard is our weakest probably spot at the moment. Felton is our cheapest one. Steph Curry. Let's sign Steph Curry because I like Steph Curry. It's not Steph Curry, by the way. Let's get him on the team. Why not? And that's it. That's all we're gonna go with. See how we go next year or next season, and go from there. Our player progress. Ben Simmons goes up 4, which is basically 1 because he was a 91 as a small forward. Clay goes up 1. Zion is obviously staying at 82. Fawn Maker goes up 6, and Jonah Bolden goes up 6. That's good. That's what we want. And Ingles goes down 2. Dante goes up 2. McGee goes down 4. That's a bit annoying. That kind of pisses me off a little bit. Other than that, what can we do? Let's go. Let's move on, guys. Alright, guys, we're basically at the halfway point of the season, so I thought I'd look at the quick stats and show you how everyone's doing. Zion is carrying the team at the moment with 18 points and also averaging 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, 1.5 blocks. And Ben Simmons isn't too far off, you know, he's rebounding much better than he is, but he's a bigger guy, obviously. Assisting much better, and yeah, and Clay is also on 18 points. So mainly our top 3 guys are pretty much pushing our team through this at the moment. I'm going to see if I can kind of play around with the coaching, because we probably have a large rotation, yeah. Which I'm going to remove that. And yeah, just a little bit. Let's bring it down a bit. I'd like to have Patty Mills playing over a Kobo, but I'm actually going to do that. I'm just probably not going to like stay like that, but we'll just leave it for now. But yeah, another good. Oh well, McGee's injured, so I was going to say a good center would be good, but you know, that's alright. We'll stay with this. We'll change our options as well. Maybe it might help us out a little bit. Zion, then Clay, then Simmons. Yeah, let's roll with that. See how we go. We're 29-29. Let's keep it up. Hopefully, we can make the playoffs. All right, guys, we're back at the end of the season. Nikola Jokic has won the MVP, which is crazy. 21 points, 12 or 13 rebounds, 8 assists. Doing good things. Morant. I'm just gonna say Morant, like Durant. Average 24 points, 8 assists. Crazy, like the points that these rookies are getting. Trae Young has dropped off a little bit apparently. He must be playing like beside a really good player if he's a 6-man. Jesus. DeMarcus Cousins getting the most improved, probably because he is playing basically on his own now rather than with 4 other All-Stars. So he's improved by 5 points. And yeah, Luke Walton, Coach of the Year. So hopefully, I haven't looked and seen if we're actually in the playoffs or not, but we're going to find out. See if we got any. There we go. We're the 3rd team. Not too bad. Zion has made the 1st team, which is not too bad also. And yeah, that's about it. All right. Oops. Go back into this. And we're the 5th seed. Not too bad. Not too bad. All right. Well, let's get into it. Let's simulate. Actually, we'll have a quick look again at our stats. Player stats. Zion pushed himself up to nearly 20 points a game. Clay pushed himself up also with 19. Ben Simmons doing good things actually, getting a double-double. McGee behind him and next to him, and Seth Curry. So I guess it was a good idea signing Seth. He's kind of moved up a little bit, and our Australian guys are kind of falling off a bit. But oh well, you know, shit happens. Let's simulate. One of the let's go for this. All right, Miami get the 1st game, and the 2nd game, and the 3rd game. Let's look at the box score. Let's see who they got. They got Morant. Okay, no wonder why I'm struggling here. They got Derek Favors, Thad Young, Bam Adebayo, Dragic. They got Whiteside still. Wow. Okay, this Heat side is actually not too bad. They still got most of their like players. They got Josh Richardson who's still there, Whiteside, Winslow, Waiters, Dragic, Adebayo. Yeah, he's nearly as good as Whiteside, which is crazy. And Thad Young, it's 80. Derek. Okay, I can see why we're losing to this team. Their team is actually ridiculous, and we lost. That's fair enough, you know. Shit happens. That Miami Heat team is actually really good. So let's simulate the playoffs and see if they actually make it to the playoffs. Let me look and see who they signed. Kyrie. Okay, no wonder why. Trey was playing 6-man. That's crazy. Anyways, going into another season, hopefully this time around we can do a little bit better. Alright guys, we're at our pick at number 19. I'm pretty sure Josh Green would be already taken. It would make sense, you know. Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're just going to sign someone, I guess, because I'm pretty sure we can't actually trade. Let's look and see. Oh, okay. I've got that on. Okay, don't worry about it. Let's just draft the highest pick that we can. yeah, Jalen Horde. Alright, you're coming to Australia. Welcome. Alright guys, we just went through free agency. We didn't really pick up much. It's kind of hard at the moment to kind of pick up any players, but we're going to go into this final season with this team pretty much. So Ben Simmons goes up 1 to a 94. Clay's still an 89. Zion's an 86. Jonah Bolden says he's an 80, but he's a 77 there until he starts playing some time. He'll probably get up more. So most of our guys are going up. TJ McConnell, who I just signed, went down 1. He was going to mainly be our main point guard, but it looks like Daly is actually like raising still. I don't know how. Kobo goes up 3. Joe Ingles goes down 2. I also signed Deng Adele to kind of fill out that Australian kind of point, because I think we are at like, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 7. So might be trading Joe Ingles, because it's just not going to work out. It's not going to help me having Joe Ingles on our team pretty much, so let's see what we can do. Alright guys, I decided to pick up this trade for Joe Ingles just to get a young guy in and a good rating behind our center, who he probably will replace, I presume. Yep, Larry Nance is starting instead of Fon, which is fine. I prefer that. So yeah, this is going to be our lineup, and we'll see how we end up going. Alright guys, we're back. We're at the halfway point of the season once again, and we're slightly better in our win-loss record. Not as good as I expected it to be, but Zion, he's got 25 points. Clay is 22 points. Ben Simmons with 19. Dante 11 points. Bolden kind of pushing himself into the lineup as well, which is good. Good to see that. Fonmaker is currently injured, and obviously Larry Nance, good to have him there as well. And yeah, it's basic, not crazy numbers, but Jalen Horde, who is the one that we drafted actually, yeah, that's a good pickup for us, I guess, now that I'm thinking about it. So maybe we were better off not. I would have preferred Josh Green because he's obviously the same roughly. But yeah, let's just give him signed, and yeah. Oh wait, it won't let me. There you go. Alright, let's continue our stretch to, actually wait, I wanted to quickly have a look at this team. So we're just slightly in. As you can see, the Heat are up there, so that's the team that we're most concerned about probably at the moment in the Eastern Conference. But let's go. Alright guys, we are at the end of yet again another season. We did pretty good this time around, which is good. It's good. Jokic is somehow a god in NBA 2K. He is the MVP consecutively again. It's like, what? I'm pretty sure the Nuggets should be like doing really good apparently, because he's just average. He's just getting MVP every time. And 6-man again for Trae Young behind Kyrie, James Wiseman, Giannis, a defensive player again, Keldon Johnson, okay, Lloyd Pierce, the Hawks, okay, the Hawks is another problem we have to deal with. But yeah, so it's your first team. Okay, skipped it for some reason, I don't know why. Doesn't look like we have anyone. Oh no, Zion is in the second team. Cool. And that's about it. Not bad, okay, not bad at all. Let's continue. We are versing... Oh, we're versing the Hawks. Oh man. Denver aren't actually doing all that great compared to the Hawks. I mean, not the Hawks, the Lakers. So, let's have a good time with this. We won our first game. Good start. Let's have a look. We got Alex Len, who's an 82. John Collins, who will be doing 89. Yep, good. Herder, fucking never seen that guy before. Schofield. Admiral, okay. Prince, Henson, Aminu, Wilkes, Alright, well, they got a good team. I can't really doubt that. But we won our first game. Zion won it for us, basically. Awesome. Alright, cool. Alright, let's keep it up. Yep, let's keep it up. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Oh, come on. You can't do this to me, game. Booyah. Upset of the... I think upset of the whole playoffs. We just beat the Hawks. They have a decent team compared to... I think us. TJ McConnell's a 79. Dante Exum's a 79. Larry, 82. It's like we got a good team, but not as good, I think, as the Hawks. Just like, even like I look at it, it's not too bad, our team. So let's keep it up. Let's keep the momentum up. Let's go. We're versing the Heat again. It's gonna test us, show how far we've pretty much come. So Heat won the first game. Heat win the second game. We win the third game. Awesome. Come on. Come on. No. Come on. Come on. Give us a back. Give us a... No. Alright, guys. That about does it. We lost to the Heat once again. The Heat were pretty much our kryptonite in this rebuild. Well, not exactly a rebuild, but this is our league. So it sucks, but... And then for them to lose to the Magic. Okay. Cool. And then they get destroyed by the... Booyah. But I think we're going to do one more season, guys. I feel like if we did one more, I feel like Zion's about to have his breakout season. I honestly just believe that. So let's go right into the next season, guys. Alright, guys, so we're back. Our lineup looks a little bit different. So this time around we have a Kobo starting. It's probably going to change because the game doesn't like it when I change the thing again, as you know. Clay, Ben, Zion, Capella. I traded him for Larry Nance, basically. And Bolden's there with Fawn. We got Fawn back. And our rookie and Exum, pretty much. I'd like to give TJ more minutes, but apparently they want Dellavedova to play 26 minutes. I don't understand how that works, but that's probably how it's going to change eventually, so whatever. We're going to simulate the rest of the season, guys. I'll see you at the end of it. Alright, guys. We're back at the end of the season. We did actually really good. Nikola Jokic is your MVP once again. Holy shit. Jalen Green, Rookie of the Year, Sixth Man of the Year again. Trae Young, 3 times in a row. These guys have fucking did this. And Giannis would have been, I think, 3 times in a row as a Defensive Player of the Year. Luckily, Anthony Davis has sleeped him up for that. Do you... Alrighty. Not bad, I guess. Fair enough. And the Celtics are... Coach of the Year. Oh, well, coaching Brad Stevens. Let's have a look. Zion. At the first team, I told you it was a breakout season for Zion. Even though he averaged less than he did last year. That's okay, I guess. Fair enough. I guess because the team did better, he does better. So, cool. Yeah, that's about it. I presume maybe he... No. Nope. Alright. Paul George, Westbrook still together. Alright. It's big time now, boys. It's time to get ourselves the championship. I feel it. I feel the championship coming towards us. Come on. The Wizards shouldn't be a problem. I don't see why they should be a problem. Unless if they have some kind of squad all of a sudden. Joe Mobile still there. Jabari Parker, is that? Yes. That's good. He's not that great. Yeah, it's just a whole bunch of players around him. No, stop it. Yes, there you go. Alright, now the big test. The Hawks. I think we beat them last time around, so this time let's beat him. I just realized the Heat are not in the playoffs, so it's a good sign for us. I think it's a bonus. Come on, please. If we go to Game 7, we got to give minutes. Okay, cool. Alright, here we go. Into the conference finals. This is the furthest we've got so far. Alright, it's one game. One game each. Oh, Come on, come back, come back. Yes, alright, come on, lead the way, lead the way. Ooh, alright, okay, okay. Gonna have to change it up a bit. Dante Exum's gonna lose some minutes for Zion and Ben. Even Capella I'd like to give some minutes to. Clay kind of running on empty, so I don't want him to push himself. That's really all I can do. Yeah, I might give him less minutes actually. Because Jonah I can give a little bit more to. He's got 32. Just gonna give the rest to that and a Kobo. Alright. Alright guys, come on! Just to get eliminated. Lovely! Ah man, Boston Celtics don't win. I'm gonna be mad. Nah, they lost, of course. Alright, let's just look at the team. Jaylen Brown, 87. Jason Tatum, 91. Terry Rozier, 79. Jalen Smith. Bitsatsi, whatever. Steven Adams. Marcus Smart. Wait, how much is Steven Adams? 87. Yeah, they just had so many 80s. So many 80s. Even they like guys here are like high 70s. It's crazy. But yeah, we just couldn't get the job done. Ben Simmons, yeah. I think Zion was just carrying us during those playoffs pretty much, I think. Clay was just nothing. Nothing. That's awful. That's kind of depressing. Look at those numbers. Oh well, shit happens. Alright guys, that does it for this my league of the Australian team basically. We ended up, in the end, I'm pretty sure we ended up with our 5-man Australian roster. So Ben Simmons, Jonah, Vaughn, Deladova, Exum, so that's 5, and then Adele obviously didn't play minutes, but he was there as well. So I had 6 Australian players in the end, still on the roster. So half the roster was at least Australian, so, you know, not bad, not too bad, you know. Could have done better, but oh well. Anyways guys, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you soon.